Hi, this is Tracy from We Craft at Home, and in case you haven't guessed, October's Christmas prep is doing a wreath. Now I've only got conifers. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of them then. And I've got my husband, he was trimming them up anyway, so I got him to save me some of the stuff. So that's what I'll be using to make the wreath, and wire to tie the branches on, and of course a wreath ring. There's two sizes. I think for the size of these I'm going to go with the large, but as you can see, you can get two sizes and you can get them anywhere. I mean, I got these from a craft fair. Obviously they're not around at the minute, but I'm sure you'd get them easily at Amazon, and they're not expensive. Looks a bit out of shape, to be honest. So when I was at my shop, I had one of my customers show me for the first time how to make my own wreath, and I loved it, and now do it every year, and bless her, she's become one of my best friends. So thank you, Jackie. So I thought I would share with you what she showed me. She's German, so you know, they're big on Christmas there, aren't they? So I've got green wire. I've also got silver or black, but I think I'm going to go with the green because it'll be more hidden that way. So what you start off is obviously attaching the wire so that it can't come off. And the easiest way to do that is just to wrap it around one of the centre fittings. So then all you're doing, literally, you've got to attach it. I feel like this is really long. Still, it might look nice. Let's have a look. As you're going round, you're just going to, I don't know why I undone that, because it's going to be easier for it to be done up. So all you're going to do is just wrap a couple of times around each branch to be sure it's attached. So like that, and I think for this one I am going to do a bit more down there because it's quite a big branch. I've had these conifers for years, and never once before have I thought about doing a wreath with them. Sorry, my light went out. I don't know why I've never thought about it, but it just never crossed my mind to do it before. Okay, so the outside ring is obviously for the bigger bits, and then the inside you're going to bring them in a little bit and use like smaller bits like I've got here, you know, just to but you'd be bringing them so that they can come in a little bit. You don't want that much of a big hole. So then all you're going to do, I think I'll do that one that way. No, actually that way, yeah. You don't want too much space between, and you're just going to go to the next one and wrap through again. When she was showing me, we done it as a class so she could show everybody. And it was so popular. But it is, you know, it does take, if you want it to look lovely and perfect, you are going to have to take time, because it is a little bit fiddly. But if you ask me, it's worth it in the long run. I love it. And again, you don't have to use conifers. I just used my conifers. You can use, you can even, I mean, the first time I done it, I used the fake kind of Christmas branches. Someone had broken down a Christmas tree, and I just looked at it and was like, whoa, that would be amazing for Christmas decorations. So all you're going to keep doing is adding closely. That's the key. You don't want too many spaces. I mean, you can always go round again. Once you've been round once, you could always go round again and fill it in a lot more if you wanted to, if you're not sure about how much you want. But I know I like it really full and but take your time. That is the most important thing. Take your time. Don't rush it. Even if you've got to take a few days at it, it is I'll just show you quickly. Let me see if I can put the camera up slowly. This is not the only branches I've got. I have, let me see if I can, excuse the jerkiness because I'm trying to, so there, can you see? Let me see if I can bring you in a bit closer. Oh no, I think that's plenty obvious. That is all the branches I've got. Hundreds. So I've got more than enough to be getting on with. So let's go back down. That's some smooth camera work for you, isn't it? Yeah, so I have loads. I mean, I could make two, really. So I'm going around either 2 or 3 times. It depends on how I'm feeling, how it's attaching itself, whether it's attaching itself well enough. And what I'm going to do here is go round both. Big bits, but you can see, I think, how it's starting to come along. So you get the idea. I'll do a couple more and then I'll get going, and you don't want to see me do the whole lot, obviously. I'm really not being very good with this wire. I mean, if you don't want to waste the wire, you've only got a little bit, I guess you could just cut little bits and tie little strands as you go round. That would probably be easier. Shall I give that a go and try? That needs another one, sorry. So if I tie this to, that's how you would finish it off, okay? So I'm going to tie it back around here. I can cut a piece and just tie it off, just going round and round here. You don't have to knot. As long as you've gone round and round, it's not really going to go anywhere because it stays where it is. There we go. Okay, so if we take the next big bit and we'll try, where's the end? We'll just try cutting a little bit off and spin it round almost like a bag clasp thing. So I've got a little bit like that. Attach it. As you can see, I am putting mine very, very close. That's how I wanted it. So I've wrapped it over each other, gone back under and back over again, and then I'll just twist it together. I think that might be a bit faster, to tell you the truth. Just make sure you don't leave the pointy bit where you can hurt yourself. That bit's a bit funny. So all I'm trying to do is keep it going. I'm going to put that one and that one together. Now if you're doing it early, like I obviously have, the trick is to coat it in hairspray afterwards, and that should keep it nice for a little while. So I don't know if you can see that. That's it starting off. So I'm going to keep going, and I'm sure you don't want to see it, so I will come back at the end. And I'm also going to do the inside. If I just again start that off, I will show you what I mean. So for the inside, you probably want to go the same way, but instead of bringing it out like that, you want to try and bring it in a little bit, just so that you can, I don't need to do that, just so you can fill it out a bit. You could do a bit of both really, I guess, but what you do. So it's the same thing, just the other way round. Okay, so I'll be back when I'm done. See you in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, I have finished decorating it. I will say I preferred wrapping the wire rather than cutting off little bits and tying it, because you can tie it a few extra times. The ones that I just tied, they went a bit loose and I had to wrap it, so I would prefer doing that. But as you can see, I'm trying to do my best here because I've only got a little craft room, so you'll have to forgive me that I'm trying to do it. But anyway, there's the wreath with just the green. So now it's decorating. If you want to, you could leave it just like that. So I was thinking maybe I've got that. It just says Noel. I think it's from one of the tattered lace, although I'm not sure. Could be wrong. And that could go on the bottom. I've got some cinnamon sticks. And then I've got all these little Christmassy bits. So I've got little glittery reindeer. Why not, I guess. I've got red berries and white berries. Little glass baubles that I could fill with glitter. And of course ribbon bows you can put, maybe them, little log things. And obviously cones when I find them. Can't find my cones. But yeah, so now it's just decorating, and you're going to do the same thing really. That's like, say if I get a couple of these white ones, I'll put them together, just two. And then I'll just find a space. Luckily these have already got wires with them. You don't even have to wrap it around the, see look, let me show you. I can just wrap it around the twigs, to be honest. Just to get a bit of, there we go, just wrapped it around the twigs. And you just start filling it with whatever it is you have that you want to put in there. I think a couple at a time you need, maybe 3, I don't know. But yeah, I would just wrap them either round a twig or around the metal part if you've got any left to wrap it round. There, like that. There we go. Can you see that? Sorry, it's a bit... So you just start filling it up with all sorts of stuff, maybe the orange slices and things like that, and you just fill it up however you want to. I quite like that actually. I didn't think I would, but I do quite like that. Maybe some snowflakes. Be better if I glitter them up probably, but that'd be quite nice, different. Well, that's just one that says Merry Christmas. So pine cones always look great. Trying to think what else you could do. A chain of maybe the gems, a chain of gems going through. Just anything you want now. It's up to you. You just decorate it to your heart's content, and it will be amazing. Before you stick the decorations on though, my advice would be to spray it all with a cheap hairspray, just to keep it looking good for as long as you can. But yeah, that's about it. I hope that was helpful. I can't think of anything I've missed out. If there's something you want to know, just send me a message and I will get back to you. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.